Hello and welcome to Live It Fit Now. I'm Dr. Derek Alessi.
And Chef Steve Binks here with you. What's up, pal?
Isn't it great that people can wake up to our faces? Our goal is to help you at home lose weight, drop body fat, and get in better shape. And we have a wonderful show today.
In our diet workshop today, we're going to be talking about something that's really fascinating to me, something that I'm not super into, but excited to share, is the different supplements that you can take to sort of replace food or accelerate your results. Super excited about that.
We're going to be talking about food today, too, and how a complete dinner, while eating it, can help you get thinner.
And dinners aren't what you necessarily think they are. It's not about rice cakes or skipping meals, certainly. It's about having everything that you want, just choosing the right ingredients.
Then we're going to jump into the gym. Yes, we're trying to find the right amount of time to exercise. We have to spend some time, not too much time, and we're going to show you how to get more out of your time by an awesome metabolic workout so you could burn calories even when you're sleeping.
You put together the right food and the right type of workout, and the results can be magical.
And that's what we have with the makeover. We're going to be introducing you to Jeff, who had 2 knee surgeries and still got himself back into excellent shape, and the battle continues. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Tighten your seatbelt because here we go for Live It Fit Now.
Are you looking for deals on laptops, iPads, iPhones, tech, home automation, kitchen items, fitness, and more? I am too. I'm the deal guy, Matt Granite. I hunt deals professionally for brands like Amazon, Google, YouTube. I've worked for USA Today. I work for network television, and I want to work for you. Retailers have selling cycles, and if timed correctly, you could save 60% on fitness, 70% on home, 80% on kitchen, and 90% on tech. Go to mattsdailydeals.com and let me know what you want. I will send you my biggest deals, but also give you personalized alerts to help you save. Yes!
Do you want to eat delicious meals that help you with your healthy lifestyle goals, but has your busy schedule left you without enough time to plan and prepare the right meals consistently? If so, I understand. I'm Chef Binks, and I plan and prepare delicious, healthy meals for my clients to help save them time and achieve their healthy lifestyle goals. When you contact me, I will personally discuss your food preferences, likes, dislikes, food allergies, weight loss, and healthy goals, plus your schedule to make sure we find the perfect plan that fits into your busy lifestyle. Already enjoy cooking, have the time to plan and prepare your own meals? Don't worry, this plan's still for you. I work with my clients in many ways, but primarily as your personal chef, saving you time by delivering delicious meals right to your door. Secondly, as a teacher, I'll show you how to portion and make selections which will benefit you the rest of your life. No matter your budget or schedule, if you're struggling with your meals, contact me now, and we'll work to improve it immediately.
Do you want to lose weight, drop fat, and get fit, but tired of home fitness equipment, diets, health club memberships that don't help you achieve results? You'll need a complete system. Workouts, individually provided and designed. Diet, explained in detail, and the right foods to help you drop fat. Success, monitored visits, and tracked accountability.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
If you are serious and want lasting results, call me today. Welcome back to Live It Fit Now. Into the diet workshop we go, something that we do with our clientele on a regular basis, teaching them how to eat properly and also what supplements can help them get in better shape.
You know what's exciting about the diet workshop?
So many things.
It's something that we can share that's right now. You know, and that's what I like about working with our private clients is we give them information that's right now and here and important. Things are constantly changing, different ingredients, different exercises, different routines, different concepts that can really accelerate your results. And a lot of times we can't share that by the minute. This segment really allows us to share that current information with you.
We've gotten some viewer questions. People want to know how they can enter the diet workshop. It's simple. You have to become a client of one of ours, and then at that point, you will be into the diet workshop, one of many things that we offer for our clientele. Now, clearly, we can't work with everybody all at the same time, so we're giving you little snippets of what we do in the diet workshop to help you get in better shape now. Supplements, huge topic.
Yeah.
You walk into a health food store, it's very confusing. You see all of these different things, these protein powders, these supplements, these minerals, and they all look wonderful. Which one is needed? Which ones are not? Let's take a look. We're talking about some supplements here right now. You asked me about protein. If you want it to absorb, it should be an isolate. The isolates are what absorb. It is the prime cut of meat. It is the white meat. It is the white of the egg. It's what gets into the muscle. If you're going to have protein, make sure it's a good one. Concentrates do not absorb. It says it in the ingredient list. It must say isolate. It could be whey protein. It could be beef protein. It could be bone broth protein. It could be any of those things. It just must be isolate.
But not milk isolate.
No, no. It can be egg isolate. You'll see that too. Fish oil is one of those things. It must be cold pressed. And the reason why is because every fat has a flash point, a smoke point. Did we do a test on TV with that?
We did, yeah. Yeah.
You actually heated this up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I heated up to the point where it started on fire. Yeah, the flash point. Much higher than advertised, by the way. Much, much higher. The flash point is
515.
actually, yeah, I came up after about 550.
550? 550? Okay. So every oil has a smoke point or flash point. Do you guys know what that means? It's the temperature in which, not that it smokes, but it goes bad, it goes black, it goes rancid. You turn the best possible thing in your body to help it repair into cancer causing. That's what carcinogenic is of flashing an oil. This is very high temperature, 515 degrees. He actually measured it at 550. We put it on camera. Olive oil, 350. So olive oil is a great oil other than when you get it too hot. Then it becomes liquid cancer causing. We don't want that. Mac oil is better. Now, I know we're talking about fish oil. Well, fish oil has a flash point of 90 degrees. Now, you can't cook with it, nor would you. That also means keep it in a cooler environment. It doesn't have to be in the freezer or the fridge. You could leave it at room temperature. Now, the reason why I mention it, though, is a lot of fish oil processors heat up the oil to extract it. So if an oil is good, it must be cold pressed. They keep the properties below that heat point or flash point. So if you've heard or read that some fish oil on the market is linked to increased risk of cancer, that is totally true. If you've read that fish oil, different research, is also one of the best things to prevent heart disease, diabetes, and lower triglycerides, that is also true too. It all depends upon the kind. You must get cold pressed. Chef, I could spend hours inside the Diet Workshop. This is one of many different topics that people ask us about all the time, and they're important topics because they're something that you're going to deal with every day. You're going to see supplements, you're going to see things that you think can help you, and some of them can, but a lot of them will not.
Well, the stores are filled with it, right? I mean, there's aisles upon aisles and dedicated stores that have these like almost like miracle drugs. It seems like that way when you look at some of the products, especially when it comes to different snacks and different meal replacements. Like if you just do this instead of having a meal, this can be the perfect thing. I always think it's a combination of both. I think that supplements is really the defining factor. It's a supplement. It's not to replace.
In addition to, and as you could tell from what we talked about earlier, I'm a big fan of food supplements, not different minerals, not different compounds, but actually food to make your life easier and to get the best products available. Talking about the best foods and the best products, we're going to head in the kitchen right now.
Yeah, no, I just want to recap on that too, because I've had clients say to me, can we replace dinner? Specifically, like, can I replace dinner with one of these or one of those? I would say, why skip dinner when you can have, well, actually what I have laid out right in the kitchen right now. Let's go show them.
Let's talk about piecemealing things. Let's talk about putting a whole dinner together, something that people are going to have each and every night.
You know, and I think the big misconception is that you have to alter your diet in some way to include unusual foods or things you normally would never eat.
Rice cakes?
That's, yeah, oh God, you know, don't even get me started on those. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. It's completely unnecessary. A lot of the things that you love, that you're eating already, that you're already buying in the grocery store, is exactly what you should be eating. There's a few things we need to change, alter, or eliminate, or perhaps limit to a certain number of days of the week to get maximum results. That's the bottom line. There's not a lot of change going on here, so some of your favorites are on the menu already. Go ahead.
You know what I see? I see whole foods here. I don't mean the retailer. I mean the foods that we have here are all whole foods. We have protein, we have chicken, we have beef, we have vegetables, we have produce. We have things that don't have labels, do not come in a can, a bag, or a box, and it's something that you grew up with, your parents, your grandparents, everybody had these for a long time, and you can work them into your diet and should be having them.
And you know what I think is interesting about a lot of these different menu choices? They don't have to be expensive. I think that's a big misconception about eating healthy. It's like, I would eat healthy, but it's so much more expensive. It isn't necessarily the case. With a lot of the fresh vegetables, especially if you're in season in this area, you're going to be able to get that from a CSA. You're going to be able to buy it at the grocery store.
Farmers market.
Yeah, farmers market.
More and more
very
people
inexpensive.
are doing it themselves. It's very posh and in vogue right now to have your own garden.
Oh, absolutely. And it's easy and fun to cook with fresh food, and your body, your healthy lifestyle goals are going to be the direct beneficiary of your efforts.
I want to start with,
jump in? Yeah,
with
jump
the chicken. So we have a bone-in chicken right now. Of course, a chicken is a very lean protein. It will help your muscle tissue rebuild and repair. You put a bone in it, though. Why?
I like the flavor. I didn't put the bone in there. You know,
You did this. You did this.
The chicken came with the bones. They needed them when they were still walking around.
Well, arguably. I meant on the plate. I didn't mean in the chicken.
I like bone-in chicken for a couple of different reasons. First thing and foremost is flavor. I don't skimp when it comes to buying food for my clients or my family. I will spend extra money if I can get extra flavor benefit out of it. This is one of those situations where the least expensive item is also the most flavorful. This is where you're gonna get a lot of your flavor. Would I use all the dark meat? No, my wife would eat the breast. I would take the dark meat and turn it into a stew or possibly use it for a soup. I would take the bones definitely and save them and make that into a soup. But even as a dinner, this is a great option. You can buy roasted chickens like this. You don't have to have a rotisserie set up like I have in my professional kitchen. You can go to the grocery store and buy one of these for, what, $4 or $5? I mean, they're so inexpensive.
They're already cooked. Just grab it, bring it home, and eat it. You mentioned stew before. People are still stewing?
Oh, yeah, love it. Yeah, put it in a slow cooker, especially in the cold weather, something like this. After it's roasted, I would then use the individual pieces, break them apart, put it into a slow pressure cooker, and use some of these other fresh ingredients. I've done something a little different, though, and I want to showcase something that's showing up in a lot of grocery stores right now. If you don't have this tool already...
Spiralizer.
Yeah, spiralizer. You may not need to buy it, quite frankly. I mean, they make this ready to go in the store.
That you turn into a zucchini pasta or a zucchini noodle.
Exactly.
It teaches people that, of course, you can have vegetables, and you did it traditionally Italian style with the olive oil and the garlic?
In this dish right here,
Sprouts.
I simply roasted some Brussels sprouts. I also took a little bit of another ingredient that I love that I'll talk about in 1 second. And the zucchini, I sauteed that with garlic and olive oil. Very easy. You can even add a little bit of butter into that sauce.
Butter's not off. Butter's on.
Flavor.
Have the butter. And lastly, what I want to grab over here is something that you would traditionally say, oh, I'm going to go out for a special occasion, a special dinner, and I'm going to get a filet mignon, and I'm going to get some potatoes, and that's how I'm going to cheat my food that night. This is a fat-dropping meal.
And a delicious one at that. You're looking at the mashed potatoes underneath and you're saying, no, we can't have mashed potatoes. This is made with cauliflower. Absolutely delicious. When I first tried it years and years ago, I said, I don't know if it's gonna be just as good. My family prefers it now to regular traditional white potatoes. Some pan-seared asparagus or grilled asparagus with a little bit of that high heat stable mac oil and a beautiful lean filet mignon right on top of it. You have something that you would see in a restaurant. This is a healthy meal.
This is not a cheap meal.
This is not a cheap meal.
This is something you could have. You could have, I would say, filet mignon maybe once a week. Work it in. Don't be afraid of it. Use the butter. Use the butter with the cauliflower. Make it feel as if it were mashed potatoes. And asparagus, one of my favorite vegetables of all time. Fat-dropping meal.
Chicken and steak dinner. That's not unusual food. That's not foreign food. That's not things that you're not used to seeing or uncomfortable cooking techniques. These are the things that you're already eating, and that's the takeaway today. Continue eating what you love. Don't change your entire life. Find the few things that are interfering with your healthy lifestyle goals. Swap them out and get maximum results. I know you're gonna eat that right there, right?
It's gone.
Do you want to eat delicious meals that help you with your healthy lifestyle goals, but has your busy schedule left you without enough time to plan and prepare the right meals consistently? If so, I understand. I'm Chef Banks, and I plan and prepare delicious, healthy meals for my clients to help save them time and achieve their healthy lifestyle goals. When you contact me, I will personally discuss your food preferences, likes, dislikes, food allergies, weight loss, and healthy goals, plus your schedule to make sure we find the perfect plan that fits into your busy lifestyle. Already enjoy cooking, have the time to plan and prepare your own meals? Don't worry, this plan's still for you. I work with my clients in many ways, but primarily as your personal chef, saving you time by delivering delicious meals right to your door. Secondly, as a teacher, I'll show you how to portion and make selections which will benefit you the rest of your life. No matter your budget or schedule, if you're struggling with your meals, contact me now, and we'll work to improve it immediately.
Do you want to lose weight, drop fat, and get fit, but tired of home fitness equipment, diets, health club memberships that don't help you achieve results? You'll need a complete system. Workouts, individually provided and designed. Diet, explained in detail, and the right foods to help you drop fat. Success, monitored visits, and tracked accountability.
I know that I will maintain this. Like, I know this is it. I will not be fat again. I will be fit for life.
If you are serious and want lasting results, call me today.
Are you looking for deals on laptops, iPads, iPhones, tech, home automation, kitchen items, fitness, and more? I am too. I'm the deal guy, Matt Granite. I hunt deals professionally for brands like Amazon, Google, YouTube. I've worked for USA Today. I work for network television, and I want to work for you. Retailers have selling cycles, and if timed correctly, you could save 60% on fitness, 70% on home, 80% on kitchen, and 90% on tech. Go to mattsdailydeals.com and let me know what you want. I will send you my biggest deals, but also give you personalized alerts to help you save. Yes!
It's a natural fact that as our eyes age, near vision becomes increasingly difficult. For many, it follows that using reading glasses becomes more and more frustrating. But Atwall Eye Care may have the solution you've been searching for. With the camera or raindrop inlays, eliminating those readers can be a reality. If those reading glasses are getting to you, let Atwall Eye Care design a treatment plan that's right for your beautiful blinkers. Call Atwall Eye Care at 892-2020 and change the way you see.
All exercise is not equal. While it is important to remain active, most people call me because they've tried things before but never got fit. I want to show you some things you can do to work into your exercise routine to help you lose more fat today. To burn the most amount of calories at one time, we're going to do the best fat burning workout. Start by a renegade push-up. Simply get down on the floor, whether you're starting from your knees or it could be a little bit more advanced and start from your hands. Do a push-up position and then you're going to balance yourself on one hand, crossing one over the other, touching the opposite shoulder, right back down and into the push-up. The theory here is we're trying to intentionally put you off balance so you can work both sides of your body individually, therefore burning more calories. This is more advanced than doing a regular push-up and will help improve your metabolic rate. From there, we're going to go into a kettlebell squat upright row, working the big muscles of the quads, the glutes, the low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, and triceps all at one time. Start with your feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Squat down, holding the kettlebell with both hands. Touch the floor, and from here, do a squat. Come all the way up, but don't stop at the waist. Keep going all the way up to underneath the chin, elbows pointed to the ceiling. And lastly, we're going to jump into some burpees. Real simple. We're going to lower the body all the way down to the floor while in the push-up position. After the belly is on the floor, push yourself all the way back up, getting your body underneath you and all the way up into an upright position. You will notice when you're doing this, you are working the low back, the mid back, the upper back, some upper body, and some chest. Your heart rate is going to increase a lot while doing this. Start by doing 5 to 10 as you get more advanced, 10 to 20, and then eventually more than 30. Now, if you're even more advanced and really want to burn a ton of calories, we're going to do some advanced renegade push-ups. Real simple, lower your body down into a push-up position, tilting your body, putting more pressure on one side than the other, doing a little bit of a crossover while trying to stabilize your body as much as possible. From here, we're going to do some kettlebell swings, 2 hands right on the kettlebell, feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart, really working the glutes and the abs. We don't want to lift the shoulders too much, but we do want to get some momentum. So get that kettlebell behind you, exhale on the way up, bring it up about chest level or so and right back down. With this swing, I tell a lot of my clients, start with about 20 repetitions and see if you can work up to 100 in a row if you really want to burn a lot of fat. Lastly, let's jump right down into a burpee with a push-up. Yes, it seems like torture, but no, it's a great way to burn more calories. Lower your body all the way down into a push-up position, then get your knees underneath you, standing all the way up, combining both upper body and lower body into the same movement. The quads and the glutes are such big muscle groups, they will burn more. We're adding the upper body in there to make sure that we don't neglect that. Do 15 to 20 of those at one time, and you will really feel that you are burning fat rapidly. If you have joint pain, shoulders, hips, knees, back, neck, stop. Do not do any exercise. Contact my office, set up a private fat loss and fitness consultation. I want to give you the right recommendations to help you do the right workout for your body to help you drop more fat today. Chef, I know I sound like a broken record with this, but people are always asking how to get more out of their exercise. They want to spend less time doing it because they're busy. It's not because they're trying to shy away from exercise, but people just don't have an abundance of time. It's important that you get metabolic and you burn more calories 24 hours a day.
And it complements nutrition, right? I mean, it's the perfect type of exercise to add into balanced nutrition to accelerate your results. And if you can save time while doing it, why wouldn't you? I mean, really.
Save time, get healthy, get strong, and have better results. Sounds like a great combination. Also, we're going to show you how to work that practically in a makeover right now. We want to introduce you to Jeff.
Hi, I'm Jeff Conrad. I'm 45 years old. I work a full-time job. I have a wife who works a full-time job, and I have a 10-year-old son. I used to be pretty active. I had some things happen to me in the last year and a half that caused me to be not so inactive. And now I'm trying to be active again. I decided to do something because I know I needed to change what I was doing. There was a live event that you were holding about a year and a half ago, and I was intended to come to that, and something happened, and I wasn't able to. And then I had called one day, probably this past spring, talked to Calvin on the phone, and he said, well, come on in, come in yourself. And then that's really when I started talking to you. And then when we first met, is when I really started getting the inspiration, started getting the ideas of what's going on with me, what do I need to do to change what I'm doing, and how are we going to do it. So the roadmap was there. It's just that I want to jump in the car and take that ride. Another thing that really changed my paradigm thinking with that was I had just had a physical. Blood pressure was not good. A1C was not good. I was not eating good. My physical level was very low, and I needed a change. When we started the first workout, I was probably sore, but it was not awful. And I've worked with other trainers where we'd do legs, and I wasn't able to walk for 2 days. At least with this, I could feel results, but I was still able to function. And I needed to get into a groove, and that really helped get that groove. The aha moments I had with nutrition were, the scariest one was sugar, what it does to the inside of your body. The second one was, what am I eating and how is it affecting my liver? How is it affecting my glycemic level? How is it affecting my ketos? And how is it affecting my body overall? And what I need to change to start burning fat for energy. Tracking my success and my progress has been great. I keep a little spreadsheet at home to help out, just to see where I am from the beginning to the end. And even prior to starting with Alessi, I know where I was in March when I had that physical, it's been great because just about every week it's been less than it was the week before, or at least way less than it was when I first started.
Jeff has come a long way with his health and fitness goals. By beginning a great exercise program and eating the right foods, he has lost over 65 pounds on the scale, of which over 50 pounds have been fat. Dropping inches in the hips, in the waist, in the thighs, in the back. His suit size is down over 8 inches, and he's wearing pants that he hasn't worn in 20 years.
So dropping the weight and the fat that I have so far, I have felt great. It's very inspirational. I have a lot more energy. I'm not falling asleep after dinner. I'm up till 9 o'clock because I'm also up at probably 4:30, 5 o'clock on most mornings, whether I'm getting ready to go work out at the gym or downstairs or clean stuff up around the house, but I'm up and moving. So, the sleep is there. It's just at different times now, but the energy level is fantastic. I can continue to do things throughout the day. I'm not ready for a nap at noon on the weekends like I had in the past. So it's been great. something for people at home to think about is what do you want to do? Are you happy with what you're doing? Do you need a change? Look at your family. Do they like to see you the way you are? That's kind of the thing I was doing. I was doing a lot of reflection and saying, I need to change something. They want to get up and change something. Come on out and talk, because if some of the things that you hear, and if you can process it, you're gonna, a lot of aha moments like we talked about before are gonna go off, and you're gonna really wanna make sure that you're doing what you can so you can get your body in shape, and it's not super hard to do. You can stay to it, keep the accountability, do the exercises, have the nutrition, you should be able to do it. I mean, it's not rocket science. However, it's going to be great for your body and great for you at the end of the day.
It's hard not to like Jeff, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's a super nice guy. And he really had some challenges too with the knee issues. Can really be a struggle. But even with limiters, you can have success.
You can overcome it. Or, in fact, you hit the nail on the head, limiter, but you're going to have a problem somewhere along the way. Something's going to happen. Life is not perfect. It could be a timing issue. It could be a health issue. It could be an injury. That is going to happen. It doesn't mean, though, that you change your game plan. Continue to be consistent. Make sure that you're doing the right kind of exercise. Be consistent with your nutrition. You do not have to be perfect. Nobody right now watching, I don't think, is trying to get into the Olympic Games, but you do want to be consistent. You want to eat the right things. You want to exercise properly. And if you do that with accountability, you'll always improve even when these things happen.
You know, I think you hit the nail right on the head with that. The only time that I see people fail at their healthy lifestyle goals is when they don't make the commitment. They just don't do it. That is how people fail. People don't say, well, I have knee issues, or I have a back issue, or I have an injury, or I have a medical condition, and they're failing on their goals. If you are trying, you are succeeding. It will happen. You just have to make the commitment to yourself, and you can get there easily.
This is the time of year that a lot of people do try to do something, but they don't have the commitment. They don't have the accountability. They don't have a great plan. That's where we come into play. We help people go from point A to point B because we put the plan together. And lastly, we hold them accountable.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about accountability and having someone keep an eye. And I know you do that with your clients. It's super important, and that's what drives them forward. Knowing what your body fat is, knowing what your results are, seeing the results, knowing, and not just getting on the scale and saying, I lost a couple pounds. You can lose a couple pounds by doing nothing. It's really seeing the results happen in real time that makes people want to push on.
Push on and succeed, and it's all about getting success. When it comes to nutrition and into the diet workshop, we talked today about supplements. There are some that stand out above the others. Yes, a good protein powder, super important. A good fish oil, by all means, probably my number one supplement. And of course, cooking, we're gonna cook with macadamia nut oil.
Oh, absolutely. And in the kitchen, we did a traditional dinner today. And I think a lot of people are surprised by that. They think that it's going to be something new, something they haven't seen before, some bizarre or exotic food item that's going to give them these magical results. That is not the case. What is in every grocery store will get you results. It's just about substituting some things for others, putting together the right combination to really accelerate your results.
And in terms of results, when you're in the gym, spend less time exercising, but with better exercises so you burn more calories even when you're sleeping. Chef Binks, you weren't sleeping during today's show, were you?
No, but I could go for a nap right now, actually.
How about a little cup of coffee and wake you right up?
Let's do it.
Hopefully we woke you up today, and we look forward to seeing you next week on Live It Fit Now.